Hello everybody, welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So my name is Sam and I want to go over an unpopular topic, but it's one that we must talk about. We have to talk about these teachers and these CPS workers and the fact that conservatives are their number one predatory people in their mind. You being a parent or a grandparent is not good enough anymore for them. In their eyes, they know what's best for your child, and I can prove it.
I just want to go ahead and state that I would rather lose my job than out one of my students to their families. Being a safe person and a safe place for kids that don't have that at home is one of the best parts of being a teacher. So yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't know. Fire me, sue me, take me to jail. I'm not doing it.
For a lot of Americans, it's very hard to look at your child's teacher and realize that may be your biggest adversary in raising your child with any kind of moral base. And it doesn't even matter what religion you are anymore. Muslim parents, Jewish parents, Christian parents, there's something we all have in common. And that is that we want our children to be raised with a set of morals. And we don't care what the world thinks is okay for our kids. It matters what we think is okay for our children. And that is under attack across the world, but more so in America than it ever has been in any generation. I taught public school for many years, and I cannot imagine ever thinking I had the right to withhold information from a parent pertaining to their children. But you're seeing it everywhere. You're also seeing this weaponization of CPS or OCS, Child Protective Services, in almost every state, especially in North Carolina, with what is happening with FEMA pulling out, Red Cross pulling out, and these parents not necessarily having a stable environment for their children. CPS is stepping in and saying, well, look, if you can't prove to us that you have a safe space for your children, we'll just take them off your hands. Guys, I just want to put this to you, and this really bothers me. We have millions of people coming into our borders that have drugged their children through jungles, slept in deserts, crossed rivers that were extremely dangerous, putting their children's lives at danger left and right to come to America, no job, no money, no way to house their children. And people freak out if you even mention removing those children for bad parenting. But you have American citizens who, no fault of their own, can't put their children in a proper home, and they're liable to lose their kids. Guys, this is what Nazi Germany did. Removing children is the very best way to turn those kids against the parents. Now, I want to point out a video that I saw, and I think it's so important for you to understand your rights. You do not have to let CPS into your home. You do not have to let CPS speak to your children, interrogate your children, make them go through the whole court process. Don't cut them any slack because they are not your friends. They are not there to close the case. If they close the cases, they don't have a job. That's all I'm saying. So watch this. Drop in comments if you've had to deal with this nonsense, either teachers and or court system that are coming after your children for your more conservative views. Love you guys. Have a blessed night.
The process is that we do see the child once a month, every time the case is open.
I don't care. And at this point, I'm trespassing you guys from my property.
Okay, can we come in?
No, thank you.
Okay. I was wondering if you would at least be able to see your daughter, Harper.
Nope.
Okay, so you're not willing to even allow us to even physically see her and make sure that she's okay?
Not even a little bit.
If Child Protective Services CPS visits your home, don't automatically think you have to cooperate. You have constitutional rights. Use them and stand up for you and your family. It's very important you guys hit the thumbs up. We weren't taught our rights in school, so it's up to we the people to pass these videos around by smashing that thumbs up. So let's watch this father handle this situation like a boss.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you, Mr. Filiano?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Diana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you're recording me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm here because I was recently assigned a case that a referral that came in back in October 4th in regards Kimberly not being enrolled in school.
I don't have a daughter named Kimberly.
Kaylee, I'm sorry. Kaylee.
She's enrolled in school.
She's enrolled in school? Okay. I'm trying to process the case for closure. If she's enrolled in school, that's why we were involved. Is there any way that I can see Kaylee? Nope. Okay.
Hey guys, at this point, please make sure you are still subscribed. YouTube's on that kick of unsubscribing people. Now listen, the next thing we have to cover is you cannot put your kid in front of the TV and think that they're safe any longer, folks. Some of these children's cartoons are so bad. And I know what you're going to say, Sam. We grew up with the Smurfs, right? 40 male Smurfs and 1 female. Like, come on. And Scooby-Doo and all the other things. I get it. I do. But our generation was so much more innocent. And it wasn't, our kids are being bombarded every which way. And I know that a lot of young parents use tablets and TV to babysit. I get it. I know, right? I do. A lot of them have to work. They're single, whatever. Whatever excuse you come up with, I do understand. Here is my concern. If you truly watched some of the stuff they're putting in children's cartoons.
Happy. And I'm like, you, what? What? And he said, can you happy so I don't have to you? What?
Mommy, don't be angry. Daddy loves hot girl more than mom.
And some people in the comments, they'll say like, oh, this is not even as bad as what we used to grow up on. This is not as bad as, you know, some of the things that we used to see back in the day when we were kids. Bruh, that's not even the point. That's not the point. That stuff wasn't okay either. And neither is this. Watch YouTube.
Just a PSA, if you're a parent who lets their kids watch YouTube, to watch what they're watching with them. I was just watching something with my son. I'll insert the clip and trigger warning. The part I find the most disgusting is that these are adults filming themselves playing with children, but it's not. It's sick and it's twisted. Just be so mindful, guys, please.
So yes, that is a clip of the Hulk putting a plastic bag over a child dinosaur's face, kidnapping it, doing inappropriate stuff to it, and then the parent at the end catches it and it goes on, and I just couldn't watch anymore. That is adults playing with kids' toys and kids sitting there watching it innocently. I'm just saying, guys, it's wicked. Yet, your children can be taken from you because you don't want them to be mutilated. You want them to grow up as God intended them to, and then as an adult, make their own decisions what to do with their body. But, you know, you've got the left that believes your child can make adult decisions for themselves, yet they're also the same people that believe adults should be forced to jab to go out in public. I'm just saying, the hypocrisy is real, but it puts us in a really precarious place, because I saw a lot of videos that right now in UK, any kind of priest or preacher that goes against the church's woke ideology on gay marriage and everything else, they're having their churches taken from them. And that is happening in Canada, and eventually it will happen here in the US unless we fight back. Unless we do not let them water down our Constitution or our rights. And I think they're understanding with this red wave that just happened with the Trump administration and us taking the Senate, we're done. We're done with it here in America. This is still a Christian country with values. So know your rights, defend yourself and your children. And when you see crap like that on YouTube, turn the channel in. They can take it down. They should take it down, but you report them every time you see something like that. I love you guys so much. Stay awake, stay aware, heads on swivels.